Greetings, my fellow creators and creations of the Almighty Most High Mother and Father. I am Karma. Welcome and congratulations for having the courage to face your karma, good and bad. These timeless messages are for anyone that needs to hear them. And if you tapped on this video, then they're meant for you. So let me tell you what I have on my table. I have the main character, and I have two supporting roles. The main character of the energy that the divine wants to reveal to you, to us, is the Strength card. We got some strong people out here, and that is obvious. That's the obvious thing. You embody strength. It comes out of your pores. People feel it when they are near you. They see it when they look at you. And they miss it when you're gone. You've been through a lot of hardship to have this effect on people. People look at you and think you don't have the struggles that you have. You don't wear your pain. And oftentimes people can see you only for your strength, as if that is the only thing that there is about you, that you're just strong and that's it. And that's not the case. We're all human beings, right? And even the people that appear to be the most strong have cried tears of shame, have felt alone, have been bullied, have been in darkness, have dealt with addictions, have dealt with other toxic behaviors. Okay? Anyways, you're a strong person, and you wield your strength through collaborating with the divine in your worst times. You relied on the source to give you what you need to persevere through. And your spiritual team applauds you for that as well. Being secure in your skin is a privilege in this life. Something that you have to earn. And once you get it, you got it. And no one can take it away from you. If you've been through enough stuff in life to earn a place of strength, of security, you won't let nothing take you back. There is nothing that will come into your life that you will allow to set you back, to potentially force you to have to go through these things again. It also depends on the person. A lot of people need to learn many, many lessons before they find their legs. What do you rely on to get your strength? What do you rely on to feel strong? The first supporting role to this energy is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so that brings me to these hardships. This is telling me about the person that you used to be. The person that had to die in order for you to build yourself up into this person that exudes this strength. Don't be afraid when I use the term die in reference to you or your character. Um, what needs to be known is that in one lifetime we go through many versions of ourselves. Some of those versions will benefit us to take with us, and some of those versions of self we have to allow to die, essentially. We have to lay that person to rest. We can be many, many people, and this isn't even talking about in a past life. This is just in this lifetime, right here. If you just think back from your childhood up until now, how many people have you been in your life to come to who you are today? How many different lives have you led? Places that you've been, things you've seen, things you've done. Moving on. In the past, you may not have been the most confident person. Maybe you've relied on the people around you to learn who you are, or to know who you are, to feel comfortable with who you are. You could have been a shy person in the past that was kind of a pushover, that allowed people to boss you around or bully you around a bit. Maybe you have a past of being bullied. Maybe you were bullied as a child, bullied in school. And that's what I mean, like all these different selves that we are in this life. Maybe you were a person that got severely bullied as a child, and something occurred within you throughout your life where you said no more, or you said, I don't want to be this person. It could have been something that affected you in your teenagehood or in your adulthood. Something that pushed you to truly find something within yourself to fight for or to live for. Let's pull the second supporting role here. The Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse signifies an energy that. So the Hierophant in reverse signifies an energy that is rigid, that is unwavering in beliefs. So what I'm getting when I see this Hierophant in reverse is a person that is rigid on their beliefs. In this case, because this is a supporting role in support of this strength card, maybe this also refers to who you used to be. You were rigid in your beliefs about yourself. Maybe you once were a person that just didn't believe in yourself. You didn't believe you had any strength. You didn't believe that you had what it takes to persevere. When you looked in the mirror, you only saw the negative attributes about yourself. Maybe you thought, whether you thought that you weren't attractive, or you thought you were overweight, or on more of a deep level, you didn't think that you could ever get over being socially awkward. You looked at yourself and thought, people aren't gonna like me, or I don't have any friends, or you had this rigid view of yourself that you didn't think that you would be able to overcome because you couldn't see beyond your shortcomings at the time. But over time, something happened within you, and you took the initiative. You took responsibility over your life. You started holding yourself accountable instead of locking yourself into this victim mentality of the things that were done to you. These two supporting roles, the Queen of Wands reversed and the Hierophant reversed, are here supporting this strength card because these two people, these two energies, were you at one point in time. And if it wasn't for these energies, you would not have transformed into this strength, into this person of strength that you are today. The reason why you are who you are today is because of who you were yesterday. And never forget that. Or when you look back and think about the person that you used to be, think highly of that person. Because that person wanted to make a change. That person saw something within themselves to want to be a better person. You're different now. And you can owe that to the person that you used to be. The confidence that you wear, the compliments that you get from people, the reaction that you get from people. At the end of the day, none of that matters. It's about the way that you feel about yourself. And with this strength card, you've done the work to truly feel good about you on the inside. And your spiritual team is rooting for you. They were right there with you every step of the way, making sure that you had all of the spiritual support that you needed, even when you didn't think you did. Additional messages for the strength card. What else does the collective's highest selves want them to know about the strength card? Okay. Well, before I pull any additional messages, the divine wants you to know that you can overcome anything, even the obstacles that you have in your life today. You've overcome so much already, there's not much that you can't handle. And Almighty Most High will not ever put anything before you that you can't handle, that is not meant for you to overcome. The lessons don't stop, and you don't want them to, because you become that much better every time. Every lesson learned, you're that much better, you're that much wiser. Additional messages for the strength card, please. Thank you. Make it happen is what I have on my table to add to the strength card. So maybe there's something going on in your life that you're not sure about, that you're not sure that you have what it takes to get through or handle or move the ball on. Spirit is telling you to make it happen because you have the strength it takes to do so. Any additional messages for the Queen of Wands in reverse? Come up, King/Queen. That is awesome. So additional messages for the Queen of Wands I have on my table. It says, come up, Queen/King. And that's exactly where you were. Once upon a time, you may have been a person that was in your shell. A person that was the fugly duckling. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe. Maybe. Many people have that story. The person that people looked at and didn't take seriously. Treated them like a pushover. Treated them like they were weak. And then you found something within yourself to break yourself out of that box. And you came up and you glowed up. So this is just confirmation here. Additional message for the Hierophant in reverse. We have unrealistic expectations. Wow. So again, this is just talking about the person that you used to be here. Your unrealistic expectations about yourself was that you didn't expect that you could be better. And that was unrealistic for you because you had it in you all along. One thing that, one of the biggest mistakes that we could ever make, it's not doubting others it's doubting yourself. Telling yourself that you can't do something or you can't be something or that you're not good enough for something or that you're not strong enough for something. That's a mistake. Underestimating yourself is underestimating Almighty Most High. It's underestimating your spiritual team. It's underestimating your will. And that is an ever expanding element of you. You can never underestimate you and what you're capable of. I'm going to pull some healing energy oracle messages to bring together this beautiful reading that we co-created with the divine. I have crown chakra energy on my table. I have throat chakra energy on my table. And I have root chakra energy on my table as well. With the throat chakra, that is connected to the make it happen message. So maybe with that, there's something that the divine wants you to express about yourself. Self-expression is very important in tapping into your strength and reinforcing your strength within yourself. Being able to express yourself, being able to clearly communicate how you're feeling, what you want, what you don't want. Make it happen is what the divine is saying. If you have something to say, say it. If you have something that you want to do, you can do it. Healing energy messages for the collective. Thank you. Boom. Action is what I'm seeing on my table. I'll take that. The first healing energy oracle message is called Action. And it reads as follows. My divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by my positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms tests into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. It's a very fitting message, isn't it? It talks about being driven by positive forces. It talks about listening to your heart. And it talks about growth from your challenges and transmuting negative energy into positivity, turning fear into love. You could have been a fearful person in the past. Something within you wanted to change. The next healing energy oracle message is called Inner Beauty, and it reads as follows. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. I mean, need I say more? That's beautiful. You are strong. and you exude strength. And no matter who you thought you were or who you think you are beautiful inside and out. But your inner beauty is where that connection to the Almighty Most High lies. That's what people see when they feel that energy from you. It's the inner beauty. I'm going to pull a couple of activations to bring this reading home and lay it to rest within the collective. Seeing blue and red on my table. Thank you. The first activation is called Empowerment, number 26, that reduces to an 8. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with the others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. The next activation is called Alchemy, number 8. The numbers 88 can be significant to someone. 88 reduces to a 7. Alchemy reads as follows. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access this ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. You got the gift of alchemy, baby. And you used it. You have used it throughout your life. You turn your water into wine, so to speak. You're the come up queen and kings. You used any and all of that negative energy that you may have experienced in the past, and you turned it into something that could be fuel for you to transform yourself to the strong person that you are today. But of course, the work is never done, is it? Make sure that you are maintaining healthy habits, physically, spiritually, emotionally, to reinforce your foundation and sustain your strength. Maintenance is very important of the spirit and of the body. Thank you all for coming through to check out what's on Karma's table. If you want to like and subscribe, go ahead, but no pressure. Know that you are the lead character in your life. Everyone else is just supporting roles. And if they don't support you, they shouldn't be in your movie. Remember that you are loved, and we are the highly favored.